Yo, what's up, people? Hello, man. Just been kind of thinking about stuff, really. Yeah. So I was just kind of getting carried away with thought on something because I tend to kind of, when I have a train of thought on something, hello, Luai, good to see you again. When I have a train of thought on something, I sometimes start to go quite deep into it and really deeply analyze that thought and really try to, yeah, figure things out. But I'll talk about that in a minute. But I hope everyone's doing well. Thank you all for joining me tonight. But yeah, there's a topic I would like to talk about. Looks like we've lost some subscribers. Well, anyway, I don't know. It's just these fucking subs seem to have just kind of flatlined lately. So, oh well, never mind. We're just gonna, yeah. We'll hopefully just keep growing anyway. But yeah, the last few days it's pretty much just flatlined. Last few days it's hardly gone up at all. So my live seems to have been slow as hell. So hello Abby, how you doing? Welcome in here. Yeah, so it looks like we've dropped back down to 1.36k. We was at 1.37k. It's pretty much just been at the same kind of numbers for the last few days. I don't know. The algorithm doesn't seem to be pushing me out as much. I don't know. It can be a bit disappointing, but you've just gotta stick with it. But yeah, anyway, I hope everyone's doing well tonight. I'm good, thanks for asking, and hope you're okay too. Yeah, I guess I'm alright. We were still having a call tomorrow, right? But yeah, I'll get onto the topic in a little while when some people start to join. But yeah, share this out if you can, people. That would be really appreciated. So yeah, just yeah, what's everybody been up to today? I did a bit of exercise earlier, but yeah, still up for the call. Oh, cool, yeah, that's good then. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with like Jace. Like, it doesn't seem to really be. I don't know. It seems kind of something seems off. But yeah, it seems like ever since like we had that disagreement the other day, he seems to be a bit off with me. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But I hope everyone's doing well tonight. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here, people. That would be really appreciated. Keep the chat flowing, everybody. Let's all get to know each other. And yeah, 10 people here, 3 likes. Let's like the live, everybody. Yeah. Try and bring some more people in here if you can. The more the merrier. So yeah, come and have a chat with us, guys. Yeah. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you've all had a blessed day. Hello, Reese. Welcome in here. How you doing, Reese? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to my live, everybody. If anybody's new here, can you subscribe, please? I'm with my friend from work at the gym at the moment, and she's trying your challenge. Oh, really? Let's see how that goes. Hope it goes well then. I did like 2 sets of 50 squats with like a backpack with weights in it. I'm doing it. What's that? The challenge something. Hello, Charles B. How you doing tonight? Make sure you subscribe if you're new here, people. That'll be really appreciated. Let's get this shared out if you can. Yeah, so I don't know. Can I get a moderator, please? Sorry, no, I don't know you, so no, I'm not gonna be doing that, unfortunately. So yeah. So welcome in, everybody. Hope you're all doing well tonight. As you can see, I'm not giving everybody moderators, so yeah, I only give them to a very select few people that I can trust. So yeah. So anyway, hope you've all had a blessed day. Share this out if you can. I've decided to put the heating on. I've just had enough of this fucking cold, fucking horrible shit. There's only so much longer I can put up with it, really. So yeah, it's actually supposed to warm up again soon, but yeah, just like, what, I can't be asked with this freezing cold weather anymore. So yeah, it's all right when you're in the sun a bit, but it's still, yeah, that's kind of, yeah. Anyway, what's going on, everybody? Where the fuck is everybody? Hello, Roulette, how you doing? I'm progressing with press-ups now, starting small with 5 at a time, slow till I get to 25, then stop. All right, cool. Yeah, just keep pushing. The progress will happen. It's just slow, but yeah, just gotta trust in the process. But I'm struggling with this channel at the moment. It's just, I don't know, like the channel's just stopped growing pretty much. Yeah, I don't know, it seemed like they was pushing me out and then it's just fucking stopped, isn't it? I don't know what to do really. Because it's like, they seem to reward kind of extreme behavior and extreme challenges and bullshit like that and drama and negative stuff really. Hello, Greenlight, Sunline, Grayson, GLOR, how you doing? Welcome to my live. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here, people. That would be really appreciated. Keep chatting, everybody. I don't know, sometimes I'm just a bit kind of disheartened, but we've just got to try and stick with it and hope for the best. I don't know. Just when you think things are going the right way, then it just kind of... But yeah, what I'm going to talk about tonight is basically I've been having second thoughts about the idea of buying a home, basically. Like, a lot of people are like, they think, oh yeah, it's a great idea to try and, buy yourself a home. But I might, be calling into question, like, tonight about, like, whether that's actually a good idea. Like, pragmatically, is it actually the best idea to invest your money into? Because, like, homes are not really, I wouldn't really see it as an investment, a home that you actually live in. Like, if you're actually buying someone else, it's for someone else to live in and you're making, like, dividends off it or something. But I've been really sort of thinking about that it might not be the best idea of an investment because let's take, for example, like an index fund. Let's say if I put that money that I would have used to buy a house with, let's say I bought it £100,000, let's say, and let's say I get 7% returns when you minus the inflation. Let's say 7% returns, and then you've got, you're looking at about, let's say £7,000 a year. You're looking at over £500 a month. So that's probably going to offset all of your rent for that. So basically what I'm saying is that, you spent all that money to buy a house just to be in probably an even worse situation financially. If you'd have actually invested your money smartly into something that, what do you talk about? I talk about a lot of stuff, but right now I'm just talking about, whether it's actually a good idea to be buying a house. And there's lots of other reasons why it might not be the best idea either. Like, they've been really contemplating things and, just like the whole kind of thing, it's like, so many people would focus on, they want to, buy their first home and all that, get on the property ladder, but it comes at a cost. There's an opportunity cost with it. So that's something I've been thinking about. But yeah, did you buy a house or rent? This one's rented, but basically I'm just saying how, is it actually the best idea as an investment? Like, in terms of where you put your money into, in the long run, like if you put your money into a stock or an index fund or something like that, and some of these can make you, a few percent returns every year, and that's compounded over time. So, when you put it in now, let's say you put in 100K and you're making, let's say, 6,000, 7,000 a year, and then after a few years, you could be making almost like double that. So, so then you start to really see the exponential returns on your money. But then when you buy a house, then it's like, so people say like rent is dead money, but the thing is, to buy in a house is, like, well, I mean, yeah, you could, buy a mortgage, but then you're going to be stuck with a mortgage for like, 20 odd years. Is it really the best idea? Hello, and you don't benefit from buying a home anymore in the UK. What do you mean? Did you ever used to? I mean, like, you're on about like, so, I mean, let's just like talk about like the pros and cons. I mean, like, obviously there's a potential of like, kind of capital appreciation. And is that what you're kind of talking about? Hello, good night, how you doing tonight? Welcome in, make sure you subscribe if you're new here. Capital appreciation, but that's something that, can happen depending on where you live. But is it really that much? Is it really worth it? I mean, but if we talk about investments, there's other types of investments like businesses and stuff. I mean, you could argue that you could. I mean, let's say hypothetically. I mean, yeah, you could say that. Well, you could just get that money that like you could just loan it from a family member to get your some kind of investment in a business or something. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, you have all these thoughts and all the about the practicality of what the best place to invest your money. But the thing is that if you're investing it in something like an index fund, it's like you just kind of set it and forget it kind of thing. You just put your money in there and you just leave it for a period of time, and it's pretty much just passive income. That's about as close to passive income as you're going to get, because you're just that money's already been earned, so now you're just making dividends off that money. But if you're buying a house and then like there's a chance that you might not even make any dividends off that. It's just kind of hello Grant, it's just there's I mean, you just got to think in terms of like, is it realistically like the best financial move? There's also the issue of like, when you buy a house, then you're kind of stuck with it. You're kind of, I mean, not stuck with it necessarily, but then say you might, if you wanted to sell it, then it's a lot more difficult than to just, just like, be like, just kind of give up your lease and just then go, find another place to go and move to, because it's a lot easier to just move around when you're renting somewhere. But like I said, there's the whole issue of the opportunity cost when it comes to buying somewhere. Even if you buy it in cash, like I said, if you buy somewhere 100K, and then let's say you could have made within your first year you could have made a few thousand on the stock market, and then that would grow over the years. I passed £16,700 in mortgage payments from October to October, and £14,220 of that was interest, and £2,480 went into capital. Yeah, you mean as in like, because of the mortgages being such high rates, you mean that it's just not even good for like first time buyers. So maybe people need to look into like alternatives, like I said, stock market investments that can actually offset your rental payments, even if you just kind of cash it out every year. But if you think long term, you could actually get the compound interest, just like with how banks used to give quite good rates. I remember like 6-7% at one time. I think they used to give even higher than that, because they would invest the money themselves into things and you would get a cut of that. But nowadays banks really give fuck all for most of their, even like like your high interest ISAs, maybe 3%, maybe 4% if you're lucky. But I don't even think most of them even give that now. But yeah, they've gone down a lot, these these interest rates at the banks. So a lot of them probably won't even be breaking the inflation rate. You pretty much just kind of all you're doing here is really just like offsetting inflation with it. But basically, if you're investing money into like these rich companies that are just profiting off people over inflation, then it's like you want to try and take advantage of that. because they're paying so. I mean, they're making so much money despite the fact that like things are costing more, and it's like So there's obviously a lot of greed going on, and it's like you might as well just like try to take advantage of investments or something. And but yeah, how's it going, hamster? YouTube's not. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It seems a bit slow lately, and not hardly anyone coming to the lives anymore. It's just I don't know. The subscribers are not really going up very much as well. It's just kind of been dead lately. So I don't know if it's a YouTube issue, or algorithm issue, but Jace was live this morning and he had over 60 people in his chat, and I'm like, what's going on? Like, I don't know. Like, he just like, I mean, he has a bit more subscribers than me, but yeah, I mean, I don't know, maybe it's just his lives and people like them or something, but maybe because he's fucking shredded or something. And strange reviews are not too leftist. What do you mean? Oh, what you mean is in my political views or something, or what? Only brought my property a year ago, so they want their interest back quickly. First 7 years will always be harder. Yeah, they say like actually the first 7 years of a mortgage payment is not actually going to the mortgage payment, it's going to the interest. So your first 7 years is debt based. Debt, like not even debt. It's just I mean it's the interest on the debt. Then the other 18 years is algorithms. You're on about if all these leftist fucking people, and they get a bit like, it seems like I'm being shadow banned or something. I don't know. It's just odd how certain channels seem to grow faster, and even though a lot of them are fucking just absolute fucking garbage. A lot of them are absolute fucking just complete and utter trash. But yeah, a lot of them aren't even interested. They don't have anything interesting to say. You get these bullshit reaction channels who aren't even funny or anything. They have no personality. But I suppose a lot of the time it's maybe they just got some tits or something, and that's what gets them the views. But I mean, but they won't ban these channels though that are like, that are just like putting out garbage that's not real content, stealing other people's content. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, how are you doing tonight, everybody? I hope you're all doing well. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. But yeah, like, I mean, it might be a better option. I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm just saying, my personal opinion, it might be a better idea to just put it into the stock market instead. Because like I said, even if you put in, say, 20,000 that you would have put into a deposit, let's say, that 20,000 might make you, within your first year, might make you like 100 to 200. Sorry, waiting on £1,000 or £2,000 within your first year. So yeah, over like many years, you're gonna start to see it start to actually. Basically, you're gonna start to see those exponential returns on your money, on your investment. So first, you're only going to be getting like, if you, let's say you was putting in 20,000 into a deposit, you're getting 1,000 a year or 2,000 a year, then it doubles to after 10 years or so to 20 years, and you're making 2,000 to 4,000, or maybe even 6,000 a year. So you just got to like see it as like a long-term game. It's like people think too much short term and like, oh, what can I do to make my financial situation the best now instead of in the long run. So yeah, anyway, how are we doing tonight, everybody? Hope you're all well. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. That would be really appreciated. I know, like, of course, stock markets are risky, but this is why it's best to like diversify your portfolio. You could even diversify even more and put some of it into like, some of it into crypto, some of it into gold and silver, put some of it into different things. That way, if some of them go up and down, it doesn't really matter, because overall, the prices of a lot of these things will go up, and it's just, yeah, diversification is the most kind of way to like best way to like I wouldn't say if it, I mean I wouldn't say it's foolproof, but you're much less likely to get kind of fucked. Your streams are better than others chats wise. Yeah, because I actually try to interact with people and what's that? I've been watching your streams when I've been about, and you're pretty base compared to others. Yeah, it makes me wonder if since I started talking about fucking, kind of manosphere shit, that they started to shadow ban my channel because I started to say stuff that was a bit kind of borderline, shall we say, where it's starting to get a bit kind of so it makes you wonder if my channel's being kind of suppressed because I start talking about fucking real shit. Of course, I think a lot of the manosphere shit is also bullshit, but I try to just talk sense. And of course, I'm not right 100% of the time. Nobody is, but I have an open conversation here, and it's like stuff that a lot of people are afraid to talk about. In terms of like dating and things like that, and issues with the things like modern feminism and like that, how that has affected things. It seems like they don't want you talking about it on the air, and they'll just suppress it. So yeah, that's it. It's like when you speak sense, then YouTube ain't gonna like it. If it's against their fucking, the corporate whatever, not the corporate, just like the establishment in general. Because I'm somebody that doesn't really like the establishment as it is, like with the government and everything, and how they're trying to suppress free speech. They're trying to, stop people from really kind of, really having an opinion without it being labeled as anti-Semitic or some bullshit or misogynistic or whatever. The media will try to slander people who, just for having an opinion that is different from the rest. You engage with people, and most of these people just ignore the people in the comments. Yeah. It's just it's just funny how like the other day when it was like some of the stuff I've been talking about, and since then my lives have been pretty dead. I don't know. It's been kind of declining in views. My subscribers have just stopped going up because I dare to talk about things that are a bit, kind of, maybe you could say a little bit out of the Overton window, shall we say, if you know what I mean, like in terms of, yeah. Anyway, welcome in everybody. Anyway, what's this? Also, I'm trying to get back to myself when I was Johnny Bravo. Johnny Bravo. I think it's just a coincidence, mate. Well, maybe, but just there seems to be something off because I've started talking about things. Hello, Peter, how you doing? And it seems like my channel's being, it's growing very, very slowly now, and pretty much to a stall the last few days. So I just don't know. But don't give up, bud. If you're real, I've removed many others. What do you mean removed many others? About blocked people or something or what? I mean, who knows? Who knows what's going on? It's just that I know that YouTube will shadow ban certain people. That it's actually been proven to have happened with certain people where they can actually, they can have certain content restricted in certain environments, and so it's just I don't know, whatever, but I might have to restart this live soon because there's like fuck all people coming in. So I might have to just start up a new one. Now remove channels that taken sides, so to speak. Oh really? Oh, you mean just unsubscribe from them? You mean? Hello Emilio, how you doing? You alright? might have to restart because there's just not much going on here. So yeah, I'm going to start a new live, guys. I'll be back in a second.